he's one of those rappers where you got to know that, like, you got to lower your expectations with him. So for us,
which is kind of sad because, like, I kind of do want to see what more he has to offer. Like, you know,
what if this is it?
This all I got.
What if this is all he has? I mean, you're gonna keep wanting more and more and more and raising that expectations, and he's gonna keep delivering the same product because he has a pretty solid fan base that's fucking with that same sound.
BossMan Dlow,
fucking with a boss, baby. Sorry.
The hottest rapper out of Florida. So
hottest.
Yeah, as of right now, I think he one of the hottest ones out of Florida.
Really?
Yeah, doing pretty good right now. So he just dropped an album on Spotify.
So I heard.
So I heard. You listened to it with me.
Yeah.
So the album is called Dlow Curry. I can't really tell where, like, what album this is for him.
Right.
If you had to ask me, I would say that this is his sophomore album.
Yeah, I believe so.
But if you can see, look, he got 4 more. I don't know the other 2. And then I feel as if his breakout album was Mr. Beat the Road because them songs went viral. And then now he's coming out with Dlow Curry. I don't know what he would call it. I would call it the sophomore album. It is 19 songs, I believe. Nope, 20 songs, 49 minutes long. So you've heard it. Tell me what you think about it. Your thoughts.
It's dog shit.
Damn.
Nah, let me clear it up.
What you think about it?
Okay, I thought that the album was like, it had catchy tracks, it had like fun tracks, but for the most part it was very repetitive, same flow, same talks over every single beat. Even the beats sounded kind of pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I did like a few tracks that I'll probably revisit, but I think the tracks I liked were the ones that pretty much everybody liked and you can't run away from them.
Yeah.
I don't know. You say BossMan Dlow and I think one sound all the time. I look forward to his ad-libs every time he releases a project. So
yeah. So the reason why I got put on the BossMan Dlow is because, like, people online were using his one-liners as captions for whatever. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I found about him. Now, how my take on the album?
Yes.
Like you said, if you heard one BossMan Dlow song,
you've heard them all.
You've heard every single one of them, right? And I feel like this album was littered with the same sound. And it's funny, it's because it's not that it's not good. You know what I'm saying? But, like,
it's not?
I need a little bit more. No, like, for example, right? Give me a second. The album starts off with Dlow Curry, a really good, strong opening to the song.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But how many other songs on the album sounds exactly like Dlow Curry?
I'd say
you don't even try to switch it up.
I'd say about 6 other songs for sure sound exactly like Dlow Curry.
Yeah. So my favorite takeaways from the album was Dlow Curry, Star Life, Cash Shit.
Cash Shit was good.
And then I have a few here and there that I kind of liked.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, maybe I'll revisit, right? But out of 20 songs, I really vibe with only 3. That's a problem.
Well, let me stop rubbing my eye. Well, is it? I'm asking these dumb little questions like, was it? Is it? Because I think there are certain rappers out there that you kind of know you got to lower your expectations to.
And he's one of them?
And he's one of them. If I want to just turn my brain off and just listen to a rapper, I might go to BossMan Dlow because he's kind of fun and his raps are kind of funny. Not that he can rap better than me, so I don't have too much room to critique his rapping, but like he's kind of comical with his raps. But I don't take him seriously as a rapper because I could never put him in the same category as that Big 3 or is he sitting at the same table as Lil Wayne?
Hell no.
Is he sitting at the same table as the Baby?
No.
The Baby?
The Baby? No.
Okay, so what type of rapper is he?
I mean, I think he's like D tier at best.
Okay, so he's one of those rappers where you got to know that, like, you got to lower your expectations with him. So for us,
which is kind of sad because, like, I kind of do want to see what more he has to offer. Like, you know,
what if this is it?
This all I got.
What if this is all he has? I mean, you're gonna keep wanting more and more and more and raising that expectations, and he's gonna keep delivering the same product because he has a pretty solid fan base that's fucking with that same sound.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like
Yeah.
two different worlds. But like, have you ever noticed? Or do you know the reason why Frank Ocean won't drop?
Because he don't feel he can live up to fan expectations.
He's given us such great projects already, and after Blonde, hey buddy, I'm expecting gold. I've given you 10 years to get this shit together.
Yeah.
And if it don't even sound good, I'm setting your house on fire.
Okay.
So, but I have that expectation of him because I've watched his progressional growth.
Yeah.
And even though he's not a rapper, like, he knows this is what I'm expecting of him.
Mm-hmm.
BossMan Dlow, you
Which
keep
is,
kicking shit.
I think it's kind of sad because honestly, my projection is we're gonna kind of forget about BossMan Dlow 3 years tops. I don't think 3 years from now we're gonna be talking about that.
I don't want to hear you say stuff like that.
Why?
Because you said the same thing about Sexy. You
About
said,
Sexy?
yeah, you said the same thing about Sexy Red.
I mean, yeah. So I guess we're just gonna have to see. As
Yeah.
of right now, I don't think, as far as even deeper than his album and music, I don't think there's any staying power just because he's delivering the same over and over again. I mean, it's so bad that I was able to condense his entire album down to this:
Let me hear it.
drugs, specifically weed,
Yeah.
Big Za,
Big Zup.
trapping, money, baby come fuck with a boss,
Fucking with a boss, baby.
clothes,
Yeah.
cars, and women. You can use any of that and come up with a song for this nigga. You want me to try? I'm gonna try.
Here we go. Let me see it. What you laughing for? Get into it.
I can't do it.
Okay. See, you was talking your shit and you can't even do it. All right. What did he say in that one song? Tired of fucking with them lanes? Come fuck with a big boss. What did he say about his watch?
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, but you know he always gonna hit you with that diamonds dancing bar.
Yeah.
Every
Gucci
song.
down to the socks, nigga.
Ooh.
But anyway, you put it, man. Out of 20 songs, I like 7.
7?
7 songs out of 20.
You had that many?
Yeah.
I guess it ain't bad.
Yeah. I think 7 songs for me were like tolerable.
According to my likes, I had 5
5?
out of 20.
Okay.
Put 'em.
So I try to put that on a 10-point scale. Yeah, that's what it is. So 7 out of 20 as a percentage is like, I think it's 35.
Yeah, you give him like a 3 point.
So this would be a 3.5. And I think honestly, as an album, I would give this, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 10.
Yeah, you gave him a 3 point. That's what it is. It's a 3.5.
Yeah.
I did
I'd
the
give
math.
him a 3.5 out of 10. What would you give it out of 10? What's your rating for the album?
I gave the album. I had 5 out of 20 songs. So out of 10, what is that?
5 out of 20?
Yeah, I gave him like a 2.5. Well, you know what? Okay, let me be fair. Like I said, my expectations was low out the gate because I know what I'm getting when I listen to BossMan Dlow. But I was kind of hopeful, like maybe he'd have a switch up of beats. Like maybe he would have a different beat. Maybe he would try a different flow.
New.
Yeah, and I
Try
was
some new lyrical content.
But once again, that was setting an expectation for a bar that was already in the mud.
Yeah. So with that, BossMan Dlow Curry, do we recommend?
Fuck no.
Nah. Well, I know I would listen to it to figure out which one of the repetitive songs you like the most and add that to your playlist. But for the most part, am I recommending for somebody to listen to this album? Hell no, bro. I wouldn't do that to you, man.
Really?